This is a review for Painkiller for the PS5. First, I want to talk about the guns and upgrades. I think all of the guns and upgrades are good and offer something unique, except for the shotgun, which felt underpowered compared to everything else. There's a lot of AoE abilities, bouncing, connecting, exploding, freezing, and piercing shots. You got black holes, electric storms, a lot of cool stuff. You also got the Painkiller gun, which is a pretty good melee weapon that drops ammo as you attack enemies. Obviously not good for the big demons unless you want to stun and regenerate a bit of ammo off of them, but it's decent at killing weak enemies. Next up, the tarot cards. I think most of the tarot cards aren't that good. There's only a few good ones that help directly boost my firepower or fire rate or regenerate health and ammo. The tarot cards are also real expensive. They cost 2 sigils each and they burn after 1 game. On average difficulty, you only get 6 sigils per match. So most of the game you're playing Painkiller, you're not even using the tarot cards because you want to spend your sigils on gun upgrades. You could still spend 3,000 coins to get a random tarot card, and that's what I was using half the time. But then you're stuck with tarot cards that mostly aren't good and don't really benefit how you play. For the movement, I think the movement is real nice. It's smooth, the sliding is fast, it's got plenty of stamina to dodge and slide around any fight as much as you need. There's plenty of grapple hooks that are fun and useful to get away from enemies or do some top-down explosive damage with some of the guns. Yeah, that's it for the movement. It's simple, clean, good, effective. Next up, the balance. The balance feels great to me. I literally have no complaints. You start out weak, get some weapon upgrades, and you get better over time. Move up difficulties, get more loot and all that. So yeah, balance is good, except for the one thing, the shotgun. They gotta make the shotgun a bit stronger. Next, I want to talk about the Gore and Hordes. This game has some of my favorite Horde and Gore techs in Space Marine 2. There's so many enemies on screen and they all explode with blood when you kill them. The sounds of blood and piercing shots is also satisfying. And again, about the enemies, especially on the last difficulty, they literally spawn so many fucking enemies back to back. The entire arena is flooded with them if you don't kill them fast enough. It's fucking insane. The performance does drop to about the mid-20s when you start killing a lot of the big hordes on the highest difficulties, but it never crashes the game. And I hope whatever game the studio makes next, they really work on the performance. Next, I want to talk about the raids, which is basically the story missions. Yeah, the raids are basically story missions. You can play co-op with other people. I think all the bosses are fun, but the missions do get a little boring and the characters and dialogue is kind of cringe, and that doesn't make it any better. The end game for the story is also disappointing. The evil guy in the back room tells me to further challenge myself. So I get back in the game, get my platinum, come back, and he still has nothing to say. So yeah, the story is only good for the combat and grind, but I wish the objectives and story was more interesting. Next up is the Rogue Angel, or the Rogue Light mode. The Rogue Angel mode is also very disappointing. The arenas are actually fun, but the roguelite part of the mode where you get random upgrades and boosts as you fight are real underwhelming. First of all, like I said before, most of the tarot cards are disappointing and the random upgrades and boosts come way too slow. And you're just getting to pick, in the roguelite mode, you're getting to pick up the tarot cards you have in the regular game. So you get to choose either 1 tarot card or 1 gun upgrade between each round, and you only have 9 rounds until the boss fight. Sometimes you won't even get to pick a gun upgrade. The other reward is you get to pick a healing flask or ammo. So yeah, the Rogue Angel mode, a lot of potential, but very disappointing. For the score, I'm giving Painkiller a 7 out of 10. I think for the price, it needs a lot more content and stuff to grind. It needs a better economy for tarot cards, more interesting mission variety, a better shotgun, definitely needs a more fun roguelite mode, and at least some, and I can't emphasize, and at least some decent dialogue and not the cringe stuff that's here. But I do have to say the combat and guns are absolute fucking fire, and I can't emphasize that enough. The Gore and the Hordes tech is great. The balance is perfect. The friendly AI is extremely useful and don't need constant revival. They help out with the objectives. The movement is clean. And I know the original Painkiller fans are mad about this game because of the aesthetic and characters and it didn't stick to the original and all that. But the gameplay is so fucking good. I haven't played anything like this on PS5 in a long time. Even in the recent Doom, the Dark Ages game, they turned down the gore. They took away execution animations and they cut out multiplayer and still charged $70 for that game. So I think at $40, Painkiller is a decent price. It's got good guns, good hordes and blood, some decent arenas to fight around, and some decent enemies to fight. But you should probably get it on sale if you don't want to spend that much on a game with only about 40 hours max of content to play with. I get it. A lot of people wanted a lot more out of this game. Me too. So yeah, 7 out of 10. I think it's a good game with a lot more potential. There's some boring and underwhelming stuff, but I really hope the studio makes another game or updates this game to be much better. There's a lot of potential.